we are putting stuff up for the winter. Got the disc bind cleaned up and oiled down and greased, serviced. Now we're gonna pressure wash this. I'll grease everything. Got a mixture of oil and diesel and douse everything down just to protect it. This stuff's not going inside yet because I still have a couple projects I'm working on in the barn. But once I get those done, then the disc bind, the baler will go inside. I always keep it inside. But this and the disc bind will go in a little bit later. So I just got to make room for them after it clears one of my projects out of there. It's taking up a lot of space right now. And then once we move some hay, that'll free up some space too. As we've got actually probably at this time, for this time of the year, I have more hay than I have the past several years. Simply because yield was pretty good this year and I really haven't sold as much at this point in the season. So hopefully that doesn't mean that we're just not going to sell as much this year. It just means that people haven't needed it yet. Hopefully. We'll see. Time will tell. So, all right, let's get this tedder cleaned up. Guys, got her all cleaned off. We're gonna let it dry. I've let it down. I'm gonna turn it on, let it run for a little bit. Then I'm gonna kind of let it drip dry here and pump some grease to all the zerks. And then we're gonna douse it down with my mix I got over here. It should be ready to put in storage for the winter. Why? Definitely don't want to fall into that. This valve is locked up. And while I was running that, I noticed, if you look here, this tooth is on backwards. I don't know when that happened or how that happened, but I need to take that off and flip that tooth around. So if you look, it's got a longer arm and a shorter arm, and the longer arm should be always on the outside. Not to mention the way it's sprung, it's springing the wrong way. So if you look at that tooth, opposite of this tooth. Morning guys, we are headed to get a few bales of straw. Had a guy call wanting some. I try to keep a little bit at the house for people that just want to buy, and I'm running low, so I will get just another 30 or 40 bales or so, somewhere around in there. And so we're gonna get that this morning, and then we're gonna clean up the baler this afternoon, get it ready for winter storage because we are done with it. So let's get some straw. Alright, we gotta get up there, open up this door, throw something out. Lights, camera, action. Oh. Alright. Straw. Teff. Not too bad for one hand. All right, you get the idea. gonna speed this up. Boom, one load made easy. I believe there should be about 32 bales on there. Now we'll shut the door, clears the stack perfect. And this is what 32 bales looks like on a short bed truck with a giant toolbox. That is a giant toolbox. Takes up a lot of space. And there's the in-laws. I don't know if they're out here shelling right now, but a couple of their gravity wagon. Yep, he's shelling right now. Clean the baler off. I'm actually gonna go ahead and pressure wash it. I don't normally pressure wash my balers, but I am gonna go ahead and do that this year to this one. We'll see how it works out. But then I'm gonna spray everything down. I'm gonna go ahead and grease everything. I'm gonna go ahead and do a full service on it to push any of that water that might get into a bearing or anything like that out. Hey, did you bring some of your stuff to the car wash? Yeah, Daddy's got his stuff on. May as well get the toys clean. Woo! Then we're going to the concrete. Cade went and got a screwdriver, and now he's digging some stuff out of the cover I got laying over there. You're a good boy, Cade. You saw that work that needed to be done on your own and went and got your own tool, didn't you? Alright guys, baler is washed. I'm going to pull up here on the rock more. I'm going to get the leaf blower and kind of blow it off, try to air dry it a little bit quicker than just sitting here. Alright guys, got everything greased. Running pretty smoothly. The wife is pressure washing the car. I'm just letting it run here for a little bit. I'll probably trip the knotters just to grease it, just to make sure it cycles and has grease over everything, just to prevent the rust and everything. You had fun helping me today? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go stick my fingers in there and see if I can lose one. Stack this is. As solid as the bales are, I'm not worried about them going anywhere. Got some higher moisture bales in the back. Headed to Dad's, get this unloaded. Got a guy that's probably going to get some off the trailer. Not very many, but got some high moisture bales here we'll sort out there off the back and give to the calves, so I'm sure they'll enjoy that. Not every day you get to take a load of hay through the drive-through. Usually it's too tall. Light loads do have their benefit. I'm getting ready to sort out these higher moisture bales on the top back end here. You can't tell they're kind of more raggy looking. Throw some in on top of this tip because we don't have much room left. The middle bay is open because the brown baler's in there. The other bay is completely full all the way to the top. I think we've got room in here with what the people are coming to take. I should have room for this hay in here. Just kind of be in the way if somebody wants teff, but next you see, this will all be unloaded probably. Looks like it could rain, guys. I gotta get this hay in. Got most of it. 15 bales left right here. And the clock's a ticking. Came a little sprinkle, but it didn't rain, but man, the wind picked up and just about blew the door off the barn. That would have been a disaster. We are 100% done making hay for the year. Bittersweet. You'll notice it's been raining a little bit, pretty moist. You'll hear some thunder in the background from time to time. Actually, this storm that's coming through right now is the same thing that gave Millennial Farmer his first snow of the year, but it's slightly warmer down here than it is up there.